100 naira ko. L0SE ko.
Good morning, viewers. You're welcome to the program Lagos This Morning. Today being the 24th of January 2023.
Wow.
We'll be discussing about the latest news updates in Lagos State and also across the Federation. I am Olajide Taufik Olamide.
I am Adeni Adiola. Welcome to Lagos This Morning.
Alright, let's go straight into the main headlines for the day. ADC accuses INEC of hoarding PVC in opposition stronghold. Tinubu won't win enough states in North, Southwest, says Dele Momodu. Bauchi youth destroy APC posters after APC rally. Power outage disrupts APC rally, stops Buhari, Tinubu speeches. Tinubu will fulfill promises if elected, Akeredolu. Most ladies go to BB Naija just to get customers, OAP Nedu. And the last one, long hour fasting, danger to kidney, NAFDAC. Alright, let's go into the details. The African Democratic Congress, ADC, has accused the INEC of hoarding permanent voter card, PVCs, with the intent to favor a particular party at the polls. ADC said it was a deliberate strategy to disenfranchise some voters. The only explanation for the inability to get PVCs despite the Commission's promises and show of force. ADC made its position on the PVC debacle known in a statement by Mabel Obo, the National Diversity and Inclusion Director and the National Representative of the party in Lagos Campaign Council. According to the party, they said, in Lagos, for instance, non-indigenes are greatly affected by this deliberate act of disenfranchisement based on feedback from their supporters. Well, what do you think about that?
ADC supporters.
They're accusing INEC of actually, hoarding PVCs in some part of the country.
Are they really hoarding? Because they have been making announcements on the PVC collection, stuff like that. Probably the particular local government is the one hoarding the PVCs, not INEC itself.
Maybe, because the INEC will take the PVC to the local government.
Exactly, so it can't be the INEC holding the PVCs.
There will be INEC staff there, but I think there are also party members there. Because there are some videos that I saw online. Why should there be
party members in?
Yeah, in Lagos State, there are some videos I saw online, I think around Ojo Axis or something. Because there was someone there at the local government office with INEC staffs, and there was someone inside there giving the PVCs to people, putting on a cap, APC cap to be precise. So people were like, how can someone be inside, how can APC member be inside INEC office giving people their PVCs? It will surely be looking at people's faces. And it might be, probably, it might be, sentimental when it comes to giving people their PVCs. Probably if you see someone from another tribe, you might feel like this person won't want to vote for my person, so hide the PVC or something like that.
Wow. Then INEC should do something about that.
Of course.
They should go and check whatever is happening in the local governments where the PVCs are being collected. They should fish out the ones that are not their members. Why should party members be in charge of giving PVCs? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, I think the INEC could actually look into the matter, because there has been complaints since last month about, party members giving out PVCs to people. Maybe people has been agitating. I saw a video whereby a guy, they said the guy was among the youth leaders of APC in that area, and he was inside the INEC office there, giving people PVCs. And many people were outside, they couldn't collect their PVC. They were now calling them in one by one, and it was taking time. They now had to protest for the guy. They were asking him, what are you doing in there? We know you very well. You are not a member of the INEC. So what are you doing in there? They even made the video of the guy. They made a video before the guy was forced out of the office. Then he left. So I think INEC needs to do something and also look into the matter, because people would feel like they are now being biased, and if people don't trust the INEC, then there's no point going out there to actually vote. Okay, on the next one, Tinubu won't win enough states in North, Southwest, says Dele Momodu. The Director of Strategic Communications of PDP Presidential Campaign Council, Chief Dele Momodu, has said the presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, will not get enough states in the North, Southwest to win the presidential election. Momodu made his assertion in a statement in Abuja on Monday. He said, in quote, Tinubu may pick a few states in the North and Southwest but won't have enough to win. The presidential candidate cannot depend totally on votes from outside his own base to win this election. What do you think?
Shetima is Tinubu's VP.
Yeah, of course.
So obviously he's going to get votes from the North. And I think Tinubu is kind of like, has this relations with the northern people. So I think he's going to get votes from them.
This guy, Atiku is also from the North.
And Dati
Baba
is from the North as well.
Kwakwanso is from the North. So the northern vote would actually be divided. It would be divided.
Because each person would want to vote for their own.
And even you can see the Labour Party's rally in Kaduna State. You can see the rally that it is now as if nobody actually owns a particular space in Nigeria now. Like, you can't just say that the Northerners will vote for only their people.
They all came out for Peter Obi.
Yeah, they came out en masse in Kaduna State, even
true.
being the state of L0SE.
And you know, L0SE said they wouldn't even get up to 100 people that will come out to.
Yes, even if they like import people from other states, that they won't get up to 100 or 200 people, but thousands trooped out.
Exactly.
So it's now looking like all the candidates will actually like pick a section of the northern vote, not just one candidate coming to amass all the votes. So now we can't just say that maybe Tinubu would win all the whole Southwest, or Atiku will clear all the North, or Peter Obi will win the Southeast or something. I think they actually touch all the parts. And Dele Momodu is saying that you can't depend solely on outside to win this kind of election. I think it's somehow true. Because first of all, you need to win your house before you think of winning outside. Somewhere else. Now, if the APC is depending on Buhari to get the northern vote, Atiku as well is from this North. And now Tinubu is not from the North, he's from the Southwest. Shetima that is from the North is the VP. So unlike, the president has more power than the VP. Atiku is the presidential candidate. So even if they might want to consider someone who... Okay.
Buhari is the president of Nigeria.
Yeah.
But he's part of APC and he's another.
Yeah.
But then he would want to support Tinubu based on the fact that Tinubu is from his party. I'm probably sure that he can, gather some kind of support for Tinubu.
How would he gather the support?
I said Buhari is another.
Yeah. How would Buhari gather the support?
Buhari has been he went to how many states to for a rally for Tinubu.
Yeah.
So I think something will come up for Tinubu from the North.
What I'm saying is that how would he gather the support that people should vote for Tinubu?
He will tell them to vote for APC now. Yes, by telling them to vote for APC. Sorry. By telling them to vote for APC.
So do you think they would vote for APC just based on what Buhari would say, or what they feel Buhari has done for them? What do they have to hold? What does Buhari have to use to convince them to keep supporting APC?
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to insult people from the North, because most people from the North, they are likely
to support their person.
Atiku
is also from the North. Atiku is an incoming president. Buhari is outgoing. So that's another thing to consider.
And Kwakwanso is also incoming.
Kwakwanso is there as well.
Like you said, it's going to be divided.
It's going to be divided. That's it. That's just what I feel. Because when we look at it, okay, let's say Buhari goes to Plateau State now, or he goes to other states, what would he tell them that I have done this to your state, so vote for me and my party again?
When bandits is still rampaging in the country.
They are being kidnapped on a daily basis. Boko Haram, bandits, a lot of things there. So what would he tell them that, okay, because I've done this kind of thing, so support me? What would he tell them?
Well, they won't support. They won't support because Barry has not really done anything like so far, anything good so far for them in the north.
Let's look at let's look at Jos during the pandemic, during the lockdown. Did you see the amount of people, the thousands of people that trooped to the to the warehouse?
Okay.
There was stampede. Some people died there while making sure they get food stuff. Now look at the same population that came out for Labour Party in Jos. How would the president now go to that same place that you didn't do so well there? You impoverished these people. How can you now go there to seek for their support again? Now, not for yourself, for another person.
For another person that wants to continue on his legacy.
That said he would continue on his legacy.
Oh my God.
Is it the legacy of banditry? Is it the legacy of insecurity or devaluation of the naira?
Bad education.
Or 8 months ASU strike? Is it the legacy of 133 million people in multidimensional poverty?
Or the police brutality and stuff
police
like that.
Brutality. And majority of these people in multidimensional poverty, they are from the northeast and the northwest. So how do you go there to convince these people again to vote for you? If these people are wise, they will even stone you. They will stone you because they voted for you based on, majority of them based on ethnicity. Like say Baba, okay, this person is just one of us. It would make sure,
everything
would
is
do everything. Right. Just like most people now are thinking, okay, because Obi is from Igbo land, I'll vote for him as an Igbo man, or because Tinubu is a Yoruba man, okay, I don't want to, break the bond between Yoruba people, I have to vote for him. What do people from Katsina State now, what can they point out in that state that Buhari did to them?
And Buhari is from Katsina.
It's from Katsina State. Most people in the north now, what can they point out that this is what he did?
Okay, I think most of the candidates, especially that of APC, the antecedent of Buhari will determine if they will vote for APC again. That's just my own. Like what you said, like Buhari has not done anything good so far.
He has not done so well.
So they are going to use that to judge that if this man should come again, to be like, okay, vote for this person. They'll try and like say that, oh, what has he done so far in our state? Nothing.
Because to me, so far so good. The crowd I'm seeing is just, I would always say one thing. When you see politicians during rallies coming out with huge amount of people, like thousands of people, like so many people, like filling a whole stadium, it is not acceptability. It is their capacity to buy crowd. They have the money to buy this crowd. If they say, okay, all of you in this place, there are different support groups. They don't just go into somewhere to give people 5,000 naira. They have this support group. Okay, let's say 500 support groups would come with 100 people. 100 times 500, how many is that? So, and if they give the leaders of those support groups a certain amount of money to give to the people under them, those people, they will convey their people down to the stadium. Then you will see everywhere will be filled up. That is how they mobilize people. So it is not about acceptability. It is something I have experienced before. Everybody they just come and meet you. Okay, just show up. Just go there. Just go there and just shout. Hey, we'll give you 2,000 naira. We'll give you 3,000 naira. Even at the end of the day, after you shout, they might end up just giving you only 500 naira because they don't pay you before you do it. It is either while you are in that place or while you are going. They just like see you while you want to enter the bus. Okay, everybody take this 500 naira, 1,000 naira share. That's how they do it. So I don't really see. Even I saw different videos whereby some people were out there, with pampers, adult pampers or something. They were just using it to make mockery or something. So I think the northern vote will surely be divided. Nobody now can just come out to say, okay, I would take all the power of the north. No. All right, we have a lot of comments here. Mr. Matthew said, "Good morning, guys." Good morning, Mr. Matthew.
Good morning.
Push Mom, good morning to us all. I miss
Good
the shows
morning.
because I still haven't received notifications for both morning and evening, and I don't know why. What's going on?
Is it from our end?
Maybe it's from YouTube. You know, YouTube
It should be
has
from YouTube.
recently upgraded their rules and
Yeah.
regulations as well. Okay, Tom Abidaku, morning. Charles Duru, thank you for always joining us. Yeah. Gladys, good morning to you all watching from Atlanta, USA. Yeah, thank you for joining us. Push Mom, Mr. Dele should focus on his job and tell us reason to vote them. But for me, North Central will be the people to decide this year election because of the 25% issue. North Central. Well. Me personally, I just believe that the North entirely, both the Northeast, Northwest, and North Central, nobody will just go there and just win. Like flawless victory. It won't be so. Peter Obi would take out of the vote. Tinubu would take a chunk out of the vote. You know, Kwakwanso too would pick out of the vote. Atiku as well would take out of the vote. That is just my own personal opinion on that. Okay, on the next one here. Bauchi youth destroy APC posters after APC rally. Some set of northern youth has damaged campaign materials of the All Progressives Congress APC presidential candidate and his running mate Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Kashim Shettima. The All Progressives Congress took his campaign to Bauchi State yesterday, where the president Muhammadu Buhari retired was at the occasion. So I saw the video.
Just like when you are saying that if they are sensible enough, they will stone him.
I saw the video this morning where they actually damaged some campaign
billboards,
materials and the likes. Because just look at it. For a good 8 years,
nothing.
133 million people.
It's like sending your kid to school after putting all your resources on the kid, and then it's coming home with a very, very low.
It's just like you owning a company now. Then you employ a manager. You travel for 8 years. You employ the manager. Oh yeah, manage this company. After the 8 years, you came back and he gave you the report, and you are saying minus everywhere, minus. Or would you clap for the person? You won't clap for him. Even there will be some places where this person has actually done well. But if the ones that he has done worse is more than the one he has done well, it is failure. It's just like passing an examination. Maybe you have 10 subjects and you failed 7. You passed 3. Even if you pass those 3 100% and you fail those 7, maybe by 30%, 40%, it is still failure. Even if it is 6:4, it is still failure. So if they really need to, there are some parameters whereby we used to calculate a good governance. Then we'll talk about the basic life of an average Nigerian now. What is it? It is now worse off than when he just came into power. Because the money you have now, if you have 1 million naira as at 2015, what the 1 million naira can buy, it has reduced now. It can't buy the same thing. So when you come out to say you've done something, if it is not reflecting in the lives of the people you are ruling, then I don't think it is worth celebrating or the person is worth clapping for. And for a successor and predecessor, if your predecessor outdo you as the successor, or you don't even level like you are on the same level with your predecessor, then do we clap for you? No, we shouldn't. So I actually think it is already, the administration is done already. It is late. There's nothing they can do now. So we just need to, it's the electorates now that need to
vote them out.
Vote rightly.
Exactly.
Vote well, vote right, vote wisely. Because we can't just keep voting based on ethnicity or religion or something. And some people out there are still saying they won't vote. Why some are saying that they won't,
The reason why I think some people are saying they won't vote is because, when Buhari wanted to emerge as the president, people actually came out in numbers to vote for him, thinking he's going to bring the change we want. So now people are like, if I should go out and vote now, it will still be the same thing.
But those times, Buhari didn't speak to people directly. He was not the one making those promises like, once I enter. He was not the one doing all the talking while he was on stage, like campaigning. He was really not the one. There were other people campaigning for them. just like Tinubu was campaigning for Buhari then. There are videos online where Tinubu himself said it, that vote for APC. Your 4 years would be 4 years. He said it. It was not Buhari that said it. So now if you actually ask Buhari, okay, you promised this thing, he might tell you that it was not the one. Did you see me telling you that I would do this thing? They might come out and tell you. So that's just it. And now we know candidates that are actually speaking to people and those that are not speaking to people. We know them now. So it is just left for the masses to actually be wiser now. They say, what's it called? Experience is the best teacher.
Yep.
Now we have learned from subsequent elections in the past how people actually come outside to, you know, at times when I watch campaign rallies or debates or something, or town hall meetings from all these political candidates, actually, you know, with the ones I've heard before, I can see beyond their lies. You can't just come outside and say your 4 years will be 4 years. How would you achieve it? Give us the breakdown. Give us a kind of mental blueprint. Let us be able to see it even before you do it at all. How would you ensure that these 4 years will be 4 years? What are the agitations of the people that are not making it to be 4 years? What is making it not possible for the past administrations? Because Buhari actually, he might have the mind that, okay, I want to do this thing. But probably there are some things that stop him from doing it. Yes. So what are those things? Because if you are going to a place to solve a problem, if you have no idea of that problem, you are just going there to play. It's just like you as a mechanic now. They brought a car that is malfunctioning to you, and you can't even examine the problem of that car. How would you fix it? You begin try and error.
There's this thing I actually saw online. This kit maker, he actually like what you said, a car. He acted as a mechanic and he has a apprentice.
Okay.
So he was done with the mechanic. He was done with the car.
Okay.
So the apprentice now brought like something he removed from the car. So the guy was not asking, where did you remove this one from? So like I think it's something like that. Like, where did you remove this one from? Like, so I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
So just imagine like people now going to Buhari and be like, sir, we're having this issue. Like, I'm not aware. What happened?
That's what he used to say.
I'm not aware.
He will say
How
he's
is it
not
happening?
aware, or his heart goes out. You know, when
My
that
heart goes-
is happening, my heart goes out. His heart has always been going out.
Oh my god.
You know, I will assurance. We are not the video.
Oh my god.
Even Chairman Gon is tired of assurance. So that's just it. If Nigerians can't see what you are going there to do right from this moment, then why are we voting for that person? We should think of it like this. Anybody you are voting for, and you can't even pray for that person, like let that person's life, the person's everything be like your own children's own. If you have a company now, who would you call out of all those people to manage your company? Would you call someone who would recklessly spend your money? Would you call someone who would manage your money well? Would you call someone who would invest your money? Look at these people from the personal perspective. And then there's this kind of mentality that Nigerians have, like this, would I say, winner mentality. My candidate won. Most people actually jubilated when Buhari won then, even during Jonathan's era, Yaradua. So many people jubilated. But at the end of the day, was there any winner? In the real sense of it, everybody all together, we are all the winners. It is when your candidate that emerges, when your candidate performs, that is when you can jubilate, not when your candidate wins. And it's not even your candidate. Regardless, even if you support the person or you are in the party or not in the party, once the person becomes the president of Nigeria, it is now everybody's president, not your personal president anymore. So I just want people to look beyond February 25th. That by February 25th, 2024, would we still be complaining of the same thing, or we would now be like thanking God that, okay, we are now seeing some kind of changes in one way or the other? Let's just vote rightly. So there are some people abroad there that wants to come home and invest, but they are scared. Once they enter Nigeria, now they can be kidnapped. Okay. They can get kidnapped, and they will just all your life savings, bring it for ransom.
And even why taking the kidnap the ransom, you might be stopped. by some bandit again.
Oh my goodness.
So we have to give them their share.
You give them their share.
Because if you do not give them, no, not bandits. I mean police officers.
Oh.
Police officers, you have to give them their share.
That one is even worse because they might even shoot you on the spot.
And nothing will happen.
Nothing would happen. Now, what's today's day? 24th.
I'm waiting for 30, say. I'm waiting for that date. I want to see the judgment that will be passed on that man.
Okay, we have some comments here. Delight, we must take back our country this time around. Okay, Bushmom, why I said North Central, because they had been in the receiving end and all the North coming out, either as VP or president. Yeah. Majority of people coming out for VP or president from the North. So the North Central, yeah, to be a decider for them. But I just hope, when people actually vote right, it means that to some extent they are enlightened. But if they keep these people down there, just like inside, would I say, an enclave or an enclosure, just like they don't enlighten these people enough, just to cage them down and make sure they do their bidding. I even heard on so many occasions like that these people, some of them don't come outside to vote. They take the voting to them inside their house. They will take it to them. So instead of the people here in South here just coming out to vote in the polling unit, they actually take the polling unit to their homes. I don't know how true it is. I don't know. I didn't confirm it by looking at videos, but I actually saw one video with little children. What is INEC doing to underage voters? What is INEC doing? Because those are some things that will actually decide these forthcoming elections. Because we can see that even our politicians, they are not resting on their oars at all. They want to win by all means. They want to buy votes. They want to do all sorts. What is INEC doing? And there are some people out there that are complaining now that INEC is now giving their duties to some party agent or party members to do when it comes to PVC sharing. So the ball is in INEC's court, because if INEC does well now, people will actually trust them for subsequent elections as well. But if they don't, if anyone feels like, okay, this INEC, I feel like they are now being biased, don't be shocked. By February 25, you might just see that the turnout would be low. If anyone feels like INEC will just,
it shouldn't be. No, they should please come out to vote, I beg.
Okay, on the next one, power outage disrupts APC rally, stops Buhari and Tinubu speeches.
That's good.
The presidential campaign rally of the All Progressives Congress in Bauchi State was brought to an abrupt end by power outage on Monday. The rally was going on at the Abubakar Tafawa Balewa Stadium, Bauchi, when the power supply ceased and the sound system went off and could not be restored. However, there was an outage when the chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum, Atiku Bagudu, was making his speech at 12:20 p.m. Shortly after, the electricity supply was restored and Bagudu came back to conclude his remark. But exactly 1:10 p.m., the power supply again went off shortly after the APC national chairman, Abdullahi Adamu, mounted the podium and began addressing the party supporters. This is one thing we are talking about.
It's very good now. Buhari was there.
He was there.
Was there. So they should see how failed they have become as a government. The incoming and the one going out.
Outgoing and the incoming. So for the past, let's say from 1999 till 2022, all of those presidents put together, they couldn't fix electricity. Now, at times, if I like speak against these people, it's not as if I'm speaking against them. I'm not attacking their personality. I'm attacking what they should have done and the responsibility that was saddled with them, and they couldn't do. They failed to do it. Now, at times, if I talk, it feels like some people would feel like, okay, maybe I'm against someone. Or
it's not about being against.
No, I'm not against anybody.
No.
Even I would always say something. Even from 1960 to 2022, all those presidents put together, they couldn't solve the problem of electricity. Just imagine. All of them put together, then we say we have heroes of the past. We don't call people heroes because we just feel like, okay, they have age or they have some kind of political things that they've done. what are these things that they've actually, what are the problems of Nigeria that they've solved for the masses? What are these problems? It is nowhere to be found. All of them put together, like all those heads put together, they couldn't solve the problem of electricity. There are some countries that even before 1960, they didn't have electricity at all, but by now
they are doing well. They are doing well.
Ghana, Benin Republic, they have more electricity than Nigeria here now. Imagine since okay, let's just say let's cut off the military rule and the likes. 1999 till 2022. How many years is that? So no president has been able to fix electricity. No, just imagine. Then in that same place that you want to go and campaign to people to support you that you're coming in,
outage.
Both the outgoing and incoming, there was no power outage.
Very good. I like it.
There was power outage.
Because
if they fix the electricity, would they need to maybe run a generator or something?
You know, in their houses or wherever they live, that's the presidents and the incoming. Probably they are always on, generator or solar, so they wouldn't even know if something is wrong or anything.
Of course.
So that's just it.
So I hope that Nigerians would vote right.
Right.
Because we can't continue like this. We can't just continue like this. There's fuel scarcity. Even that is enough for a sensible nation and sound electorate to vote out any kind of party or any kind of person. Just about 30-something days to election, and there are thousands of people queuing to buy fuel. In a nation where we have 4 refineries that is not working, and we are in the top 10 nations in the world with crude oil. Is that not shameful?
Very shameful.
Qatar, we have more crude oil than Qatar. Qatar is hosting World Cup. They have so many stadiums, they don't even need to board buses. They just walk. It's just trekkable. You can just trek from one stadium to the other. Some people might want to say, okay, Qatar is not even up to Lagos State population. Now, even the population we have is a workforce on its own. Why are we not tapping into that? Now, imagine we are in between ourselves now. There are industries, there are so many things. We as Nigerians, if we keep working in Nigeria here on our own, see, we are an economy on our own. Imagine the so-called largest economy in Africa. Imagine. Then we can't even fix electricity. I always say something, if any government can fix electricity, you solve half of Nigeria's problem. Yeah. Because there are some youth out there that they even want to do their own entrepreneurship and they need electricity. Constant electricity. Then they would end up going outside to buy fuel, to buy a generator. To even queue to even get this fuel. Okay, let's imagine someone producing pure water now or producing anything. Someone who is depending on government that has constant electricity, the price would reduce. Okay, let's say this person now, because Nigeria normally now there is no constant electricity and you need to even fight to even get fuel. Now let's look at it this way: this person buy a generator, pays more for fuel. Who would pay for the cost? It's the customers, because it will put those money, calculate it and put it on the commodity, on the product. Then we would say everything is going up. It will go up.
And the customer will have no choice than to buy.
You have no choice as well. You have no choice. That's just it. Because now, okay, let's just look at bread, for example.
Now rich man, they eat
just
bread
look
now.
at bread. The biggest bread now, you can't even get it for 1,000 naira again.
Is it that 1.5?
Like 1,500.
1.5.
For one loaf of bread. If we continue like this, a time will come, you buy one loaf of bread for 5k. That's it.
One egg is 150.
One egg, 150.
150.
I
still bought egg for 30 naira.
See,
20 naira.
Do you know how much is gin now? We are not a Yahoo boy, or you are not a ritualist. You can't just enter the and go and buy gin now. One gin now, roughly 10,000 naira.
I wanted to buy gin.
See, we'll start dragging skirts with you guys now.
I went there with 3,000 naira. The man was like, not be Nigeria, you not be Nigeria, you did. But don't worry, I'll be buying my okrika.
See, just rock your okrika.
I tell you.
Okay, on the next one, Tinubu will fulfill promises if elected. Akeredolu. Governor Rotimi Akeredolu of Ondo State yesterday assured Nigerians that the All Progressives Congress APC presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Tinubu will fulfill all his electoral promises when he gets elected as president. Akeredolu, while speaking at the campaign rally held at Methodist Primary School, Okitipupa area of Ondo State, said, in quote, "Our party parades the best candidate from Asiwaju Bola Tinubu and his running mate, Senator Kashim Shettima, and other candidates across the state. Tinubu has track record and experience to lead the country." Yeah. Do you agree with Akeredolu? The track record and experience.
No, I don't agree. He has the experience, but the track record is not there. I'm sorry.
No,
He has
the track record.
Which track record?
He has the record.
What record?
He's a good leader.
Okay.
Yeah. He has the track record.
My opinion.
And he has your opinion. For me, he has the track record. He has the experience as a former governor of the state, as someone who has been in government. He has the track record because we look at it like he actually worked in Lagos State. He actually worked, he did some projects. Yeah. And according to the APC, they said he did the blueprint that other governors are following now. But this is what I would say. There are reasons why footballers retire.
Old
Because
age.
yes, there's no, see, no matter how good a footballer is now, I don't know if you watch football, but Ronaldo now is not playing on the highest level now anymore. He has gone to Qatar because why? It is not because he is not good. It is not because he has stopped scoring, but because the strength is not there anymore. He can't compete with those kind of guys that are on the, you know, on the under the spotlight right now. He's very good. He's still the highest goal scorer, all-time leading highest goal scorer in football when it comes to international football. But why is he retiring? No matter how good you are, you would retire. The time would come whereby your strength won't be there anymore. And we can see it. He has the track record, he has the experience, he has done well. He's a godfather to some of those politicians we are seeing today. But is the health there now? Is the strength still there?
No.
We would see in some of the campaign rallies that he went for, he was sleeping.
Sleeping Beauty.
And some when he was not sleeping, he was making gaffes.
Hard ones.
And when he was not making gaffes, you know, incoherent speeches. Different things. So now he has the track record, he has the experience, but is the health there?
When I'm talking about track record, I don't know what...
like record of what he has done in the past.
Okay, record of what...
Yeah.
Okay, he has a track record, but
Yeah.
Okay, he has the track record.
He has the experience, but we need to join these three together. When you have the track record, you have the experience, then the health would make you to actually do what you have done before.
We can't actually afford to have a president that is always very sick, or probably, you know, tend to forget things.
Did you see the video of Paul Biya? Did you see his video?
That he said he lost his memory.
See,
Why he was
I
supposed
was
to...
just I didn't even have the video. I would have played it here. It was at a summit, UN summit, African UN summit. He couldn't even remember. It was like, okay, am I now a celebrity? What are these people doing here? When am I supposed to speak? His microphone was on, so people were hearing what he was saying. So now, before even, okay, that president now is close to 90 years old. He's close to 90 years old. But the APC presidential candidate now, he said he's 70 years old.
It's not possible.
But many people have come aside to say this man can't be 70.
It's not possible.
He should be more than 70 years
My grandma
old.
is 90 and she's more okay than him. I'm sorry.
He should. So even, okay, let's say, okay, nobody is praying against anybody, but nobody is mocking anybody's health or something. When we get older, it is only normal for the brain power to reduce.
Exactly.
And the strength and the bones will get weaker. It is normal. But now we are looking at these things at the campaign ground, at the town hall meetings. Then how do Nigerians now would support that kind of person again? They might say that, okay, this person has other people to work with. But most of the time, majority of the time, Buhari has the same mindset as well, that he would actually fight corruption. But how many months did he use outside of the shores of the country to treat himself? Before you come back, those people that you've trusted, because you are not there, they would have do and undo. And then it is your administration, so you are the one that people will fire. Nobody will look at your aide to something, or your minister for one kind of affairs. They would say President Muhammadu Buhari's administration. So now if you become a president now, I don't pray for you to have any health issue or something. But let's now say something takes you out of the country for the next 6 months
And I'm
as the president. Those people that you have inside your cabinet, if they do some things, what would they? Whose head would they put it on?
The president.
So on the president's head. So Buhari might have this kind of, it might have plans that, okay, I want to make Nigeria work again. I want to make this thing good. But how many times did he travel out of the country? Countless times. And before I even came into power, he said, public servants won't travel anywhere anymore for any health.
It was the first.
It was the
to try
first. So when you have the competence, you have the experience, you have the track record.
And your health is stable.
You need to look at the health as well. Look at the president of South Sudan.
That peed on himself.
Nobody is mocking anybody's health here, but anyone who becomes the president of Nigeria by February 25 would be the president, not the president of APC, not the president of Labour Party or PDP or AAC or NNPP, but the president of over about 220 million Nigerians representing us, making decisions that would affect all of us, either directly or indirectly. Making decisions that would affect even the unborn children.
Exactly.
So we just need to vote right, regardless of our personal love for someone. You know, there are some friends you have. You like them, but you can't trust them. There are some friends now that you have that if someone calls you now that, Adiola, there's one link I have. Do you have someone that is interested in this kind of work? You have these friends. They need the work. The work. But because you can't trust that person,
I will not introduce the person.
You feel like, no, I don't want this person to damage my image.
Because if the person should go there and then do anything bad, I'll be the one.
You'll be the one to take the blame.
Exactly. So.
Something like that. So we should just try and just vote rightly. Okay. Mr. Jarek said, please, politics is not football. Wrong to compare. Majority of world leaders are very old anyway. Because there's one thing I used to say, because other people are doing something does not mean it is right, and does not mean it should be done that way. We have young presidents. See, when we have old people in this seat of power, old people calling the shots, someone like 80, 90 years old. Now, imagine when the person was at this youthful age, when their brain power was working well. That was about 60 years ago. Now, reverse 60 years, like 1970 something. And where the world is going to, now the world is going to a kind of technological era. Whereby you don't even need to go out of your house to even work or to get some things done.
Exactly.
We need young people in all ramifications, in all sectors of the government. We need young people who are ready to actually serve. That's just my own personal opinion. And I'm linking it with football. I think it goes that way as well. Because when you talk about that kind of thing now, I would like to make a reference to Paul Biya as well now. A younger Paul Biya wouldn't have lost his memory there.
It's not possible.
He's now a president of Cameroon for the past 40 years. He was there when he was 50 years. He became a president when he was 50 years. Now he's closing to 90 years old. A 50-year-old Paul Biya wouldn't lose his memory. A younger Asiwaju Bola Tinubu wouldn't make that kind of gaffes. So, isn't it the same thing? And I'm looking at it now. A younger Cristiano Ronaldo was firing on all cylinders at Real Madrid in Manchester United. Look at what he's doing now. He could even score more than a penalty in this just concluded World Cup. So we can relate the two together. Politics and football, it can go hand in hand. When you are not there to supervise the people that are under you, they will misbehave. It is only normal for people to misbehave. It is normal. When they don't feel obliged, when they don't feel like they are being watched or they are being supervised, they would misbehave. So Nigerians should just make sure, vote right, vote well, character, competence, track record, what other parameters? Health, that is very important. You wouldn't like to have another kind of case of Yaradua or a Paul Biya or Okay, we have another comment here. Push Mom, the reason I'm voting Obidati presidential ambition is because I know that they would allow free and fair election like the only president I acknowledge. Late Yaradua, if Obidati misbehave, we vote. Okay. Aunt Nam said Dele Momodu is delusional. Well, it might be. I don't know. It's just a personal opinion, though. Okay. Push mom. Okay, saying if Obidati misbehave, we'll vote them out after 4 years. That is the way it should be. And they would allow the INEC to function on its own. But you see, the other two, we can't even listen to show them. We can't even listen to show. Talk more of commenting. I pity any voting for the other two. Please, politics is okay. I've read that one before. Shinodzu said nobody knows tomorrow. Even Obi go fit. First Tinubu die. Leave that else matter. Tinubu is best candidate. I'm from Delta, but I know fit go Anambra go also. Lagos State made many Niger and opened their eyes.
Okay.
You know, there are some things that I tell people that God wouldn't come down from the sky, and God cannot be mocked.
Exactly.
There are some things God gave us this brain
to use
because we should be intelligent on some matters, and we don't need to call Him every time. Now, there are videos out there. It is not an allegation. When someone make gaffes talking about town
obvious ones
different from Bala Blue, all those kind of things, you're talking about a dead fish can't be inside a soup or something like that. Is it a live fish that you put inside soup? Or you're talking about you're having some kind of real life situation or something, you are campaigning, then you're talking about sewing machine. Who does that? On different occasion, he came live to say they asked him not to go out of script. You know, it's only children that you say that okay, tell this visitor that I'm not around, and
they'll come and my daddy say I should tell you that he's not around.
You know, something like that. Anybody can die at any time. That is the fact. It is true. But this is what people are seeing.
The obvious.
It is obvious. Anybody can die at any time. That is normal. But this one, it is obvious.
The obvious shouldn't be ignored.
It shouldn't. Even this one is not even about prayer or asking a prophet to prophesy on something. This is what you've seen. So though it's democracy, anybody can support anyone. So it's just people's personal opinion. Alex Ugbo, I love this program and I salute the wisdom and intelligence of these guys speaking the truth without fear or favor. I hope all youth can think like this guy, especially from the West. Oh, wow. Thank you very much for that. We are just here to just speak the real truth of it all. Because at the end of the election, at the end of all the campaigns, we go back to being Nigerians. We go back to being Nigerian. Nigeria is for everyone. It's for everyone. It's for everyone. So that's just let's just vote right. Let's do the right thing. If we are doing the right thing, I'm just wondering, how would someone finish school and be praying for a job? The Nigeria I used to hear then, they will tell you that before you even finish school, the job is waiting for you.
There are people waiting for you to employ you. You know, you're gonna walk into offices and offices before you can get a job. Even if you should get to the office, there is someone already done through a call. Like, sir, my daddy said I should come here, Mr. Oh, sorry, come in.
This I think President Muhammadu Buhari came to Lagos yesterday to commission the Lekki deep sea port. Yeah, it's a good one from Lagos State. It's a good one for Nigeria as well. It's a big achievement. And then there's this also commissioning of Dangote refinery.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of skeptical about it because I don't know if I should congratulate Nigeria or if I should feel bad. Because Nigeria as a whole, we have 4 refineries, none is working. Then an individual builds his
and
the
president of the country went to commission it.
And we are smiling. We have 4 is not working. Now imagine Nigeria has that 4 and is working 100%. We have 4. So we actually, before Dangote builds this refinery, we have refineries. Then we will transport our crude oil outside the shores of Nigeria to refine it and then buy it back. God. See, at times, I just like sit down. There's no way you would sit down at times, think some kind of thing, just ruminate on some kind of things about Nigeria, and you won't get angry. You will get angry because we have 4 refineries, none is working. Then just an individual comes up with his own refinery. Then am I even supposed to clap or feel bad?
You clap for the individual.
Yeah. I have to clap for Dangote. You know, he's really, really doing well. He has been
him,
representing Nigeria. You know, he's giving us this kind of, you know, good image out there. But for the Nigerian, for the average Nigerian, for the masses, for the government, is it a win for them or a slap on their face?
Do you know most young Nigerians out there, they have this intellect of doing things creatively.
Yeah.
Like they are very, very creative and very talented. But I think our government is kind of restricting us through the bad economy.
See, I just hope that the youth will go out there and vote wisely.
Please go
I
and
hope
vote.
you vote wisely. There will be vote buying. No, many people have said that they should bring the money, they will collect it and vote for their choice. They vote for their choice. But I just hope people would actually, you know, do what they say they will do. Go out there and just cast your vote. Vote for your choice. We have voted along religious lines before, voted along ethnic lines. We don't have anything to show for it now. Let an Hausa man vote for any Igbo man. Let an Igbo man vote for Yoruba, someone from Middle Belt. Let's just, you know, do it like that. Just vote across board. And anybody who wins, wins. Alright, on the next one. Most ladies go to BB Nigeria just to get customers. OAP Nedu. Yeah, so now we are leaving the political scene for now. I think that one is making us too serious. Let's now tone it down a little bit and bring a bit of entertainment violence. Okay, media personality Nedu is of the opinion that ladies who participate in the Big Brother Nigeria reality show do so just to make themselves available for customers. Speaking during this podcast show, Nedu said in quotes, "Do you know what Big Brother does for you? It takes you from the low and shoots you up. But there's no substance to hold you. It is the VJ most of them have to offer. They intentionally go there just to get customers." You are a lady, you watch BB Nigeria.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
If the ladies, I'm sorry, if ladies are going there just to like, what again?
To get customers.
To get customers. What are the guys going there for?
The guys might be going there to get their own customers as well now. Everyone has his or her customers. They have their audience.
I actually don't think most ladies. I feel that most ladies are.
What is the aims and objectives of BB Nigeria?
To make you known. To make you become known.
What is the aim and objective of BB Nigeria? How does it affect the what kind of, what is it called? What kind of thing is BB Nigeria? What kind of lesson is it teaching the youth? Because now we know that the youth actually focus most on the social media and what they see on TV. What kind of lesson is it teaching the youth?
It's teaching them to be more, you know.
To be more what?
More creative.
Creative in what sense?
In flirtation.
In flirting. Oh my goodness.
Sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I wouldn't know. But I actually feel it's kind of a poverty alleviation program whereby you get paid after the game and then you can establish yourself.
So what is it really teaching the youth?
It's teaching them to be...
You know, when we talk about Nigeria Idol, you know...
Okay, Nigerian Idol, we can say what... Okay.
They are training people, like intending singers, you know, musicians and the like. So what is BB Nigeria? What is it doing to them?
Biggie. What is Big Brother?
You know, at times I just sit down and just feel like there are thousands and millions of people watching this show now. How can you see? God. How can someone wake up in the midnight and be watching people that are sleeping?
No, those people are stupid. Someone has actually done it before. Like, she actually woke up. I wanted to go and urinate. I saw her. She was watching Big Brother Nigeria, not Titano. I was like, they are sleeping. You are awake.
You are awake.
She asked us like this.
Oh my God.
She are okay like this. As they are sleeping peacefully.
Then you are awake watching those that are sleeping.
She said she's trying to see those who are going to sneak into each other's duvet. Sister Egbo.
Oh my God.
That was right. I was like, sister, sorry.
It's not as if I'm against BB Nigeria or something, but you know, we have to really, you know, when you allow people to do anything they like just because it will bring money, then the society will degenerate into something else. Because some people might one day or very soon come up with a more kind of explicit program than BB Niger. Don't be surprised when they come up with it. Then they will tell you that it is 18 plus. They would put it there, like rate it 18 plus, that anybody who is not 18 shouldn't watch. But they will televise it. And people will watch it. Because millions of people, some people, before this BB Titan started, they were this, people were talking, okay, it doesn't make sense. How can they be doing
Big Brother Nigeria, it was like the one that, it was like, Guinness, Gouda research, is it
Good ultimate
search. It's something kind of related to that.
It's not related to good ultimate search. See, let me tell you. From what it is not what good ultimate search said outside. What I perceive, what I see good ultimate search as. Good ultimate search 1 is a way of showing the world how resilient Nigerians can be.
It's showing these people that they are very
by having sex inside Dubai. By playing games where you go and kiss this one and tell the other one that you are not into the other person.
I don't have.
Or all of you will be swimming inside one pool with half naked stuff. See, when we talk about good ultimate search, it might tell you that okay, Nigerians are actually resilient. The first stage to start with about 5,000 people. They run around the pitch. Then if you are tired, if you get tired, or if you don't measure up to others, they disqualify you. Then they cut down the number. It even shows their intelligence, because they play games whereby probably they pair them, they paddle boats, they are resilient, they are strength. Like Nigerians, they don't give up easily. I can remember Good Ultimate Search, the one that Dominic won. That was just the best for me, Dominic Mudabai, because God, that Ultimate Search was mad. It was massive. And then people really watched it then. I don't know, probably maybe because of the abductions now. That is why they don't do it anymore. Because by the time you start got to search, they've abducted like 10 people. And they won't find them go.
The person will go and look for mystery boss, and then we miss them bandits inside.
They miss bandits inside Ultimate Search. It will not be search for human being. God.
Oh my
God,
God.
I beg.
Please, let's read the next one.
Oh God. Okay. I have a comment here. Push Mom said, please let's stop praising Dangote, but I know that Nigerians would have known the truth about his monopoly of things in Nigeria. He is among these criminals, killers of destinies, etc. Time will tell. Chukuma Edo said, brother and sister, BB Niger is nothing for me. Well, he said they are gays. I did not know that one. I did not say it too. Should I say it too? Okay. On the last one, lighter note still. Long hour fasting, danger to kidney, NAFDAC. The Director General of the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, has advised Nigerians against subjecting themselves to long hour fasting, saying it was risky to their kidneys. Professor Adeyeye, who attributed the high rate of kidney problems in Nigeria to prolonged fasting by some religious adherents, insisted that those subjecting themselves to prolonged fasting on religious ground must moderate the act. Nigerians, religious people.
That's why I said, if I want to fast, I drink water.
Anything?
Yes.
Is that fasting?
It's fasting.
Water fasting?
I drink water.
No, that one is not fasting.
No, it's fasting. I drink water. It is.
How?
I'm serious, it is.
Are you a Christian or you are a Muslim?
I'm a Christian.
What chapter of the Bible is saying you should
Calm
drink water?
Calm down. I drink water.
When Jesus fasted, he didn't drink water.
Can't read the Bible very well. I drink water.
Jesus didn't drink water. He fasted for 40
I drink water because
without drinking anything.
I know that I have some kind of health issues, so I can't fast on an empty stomach. So I might kind of develop some pains later. So I drink water.
So you do water fasting. Someone like me, the kind of fasting I used to do is white fasting. You will eat, but it won't have pepper, it won't have salt. You keep eating, or fruits fasting. That will even make your skin to be. So
what is the difference between my own is water? I drink water.
Me is between me and my God. That is it.
So it's between me and devil.
My God. But I think Nigerians generally, we are just too religious.
Fanatics.
We just have this kind of this set of religious fanatics in Nigeria. On Fridays, we will all go to the mosques. On Sundays, we will all go to the church. But why is the rate of criminality still increasing in the society?
I think for me, fasting should be probably when you are planning to get closer to God.
Okay, so if you don't fast, you don't get closer to God.
No, calm down. Well, I don't know how to put this. There is this relation whereby you want to get an affirmation.
Like you want to collect something from somebody. Like you want to beg God for something. Like, God, I beg nah. I don't fast, give you nah.
You're not fasting for God. You are fasting for yourself. Don't ever think you are fasting for God. You are fasting for yourself. Because how can you fast for God? How?
Wow. Okay, so
God is supreme.
Okay,
no.
So if you want to get something from God, like you're begging God for something, or you have been praying, so you now fast.
To keep myself holy, because it's the one with an holy body, holy mind that can talk to God. I mean, not talk, that can see.
God will answer.
No, God will answer. Okay, God answers everyone. Okay. Not prosperity, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain this.
What kind of answer precisely? Is it money?
Not answer. Okay. Like,
see, you just want to be holy. You just want to keep your mind pure or something.
When you want to like get an affirmation from God, it is in the Bible. It is the one with an holy heart that can like get.
But can't you be holy without fasting?
You can be holy without fasting. But there are some people. Okay, fasting is not. Olamide, please, I don't have strength this morning. I don't have strength.
No, it's not as if, but I tend to. It's not as if I'm perceiving, but the Nigerians we have of today, we are too religious. We are less of humans, but we are more of religious people, and God. We are religious fanatics.
Too fanatic.
Most of Nigerians. We fight for God, then call God to do what we are supposed to do. That's just it. So now even fasting. Now let's bring it back to the fasting of a thing. Some people will tell you that, okay, we have this kind of fasting in our church. Some people will tell you that their doctrine, they would fast for so days. They will fast maybe in February or March or April. Why? Who did this to us? Now,
there is a general fast going on now.
Wait, it's general fast going on.
And now,
which church?
Christians. Yes, general.
Do you know inside our Christianity, some Christians will tell you that in our church we don't do that.
And some churches don't fast.
That general fasting is in the Bible.
Is a fast whereby to keep it. What all I mean, they see, I don't have strength.
Is it Jesus that says you should be fasting in January?
Don't worry.
See, we are more religious than spiritual.
This fasting is not for God. I keep saying it's for yourself. It's for you to pay way for yourself or nothing like something like that. For the
person or for the religion. Because now, wait.
Which religion?
He said general fasting among Christians, which means that some head of Christians sat together.
Calm down. Some churches tend to fast at the beginning of the year.
Who said they should be fasting at that beginning of the year? Is it Jesus? Is it God?
Please, let's
see, don't let us lie to ourselves here. Religion was created by man. Okay. Man, just like us, created religion. God created humans, which means God is a God of humanity. So now let's even look about it. We fast every month. We pray every day. We go to mosque, we go to church, but this same set of people that are still going to church and mosques and fasting and praying, by the time they come out of this fasting and praying, they still come and commit sin back in the world. Okay. Then we have more of criminals in the society.
Okay.
We have we've had Christian presidents, Muslim presidents, Christian leaders, Christian governors, Muslim governors. How they ruled their people, is that how Jesus ruled the world when he came here?
Please,
there are so many things. We are just too religious in Nigeria. So people should actually, if you don't see, there's something one of my lecturers said one day like that. When you've read about psychology or about life to some extent, you start doubting some things that they tell you. It was just like Daddy was having stomach upset and he was fasting. He now said he was not like if I go and drink water like this, no be sin, I don't commit.
It's not sin.
And my stomach is paining me, Jari. So he was having this kind of skeptical mind. And even if you start reading beyond your religion, like looking into other people's religion, you would understand some things. Because different people came up with these religions. Different people. Even the oldest religion in this world, which is Buddhism, it came before, Islam, Christianity, and the likes. I just think NAFDAC now coming out to say that too much fasting is causing kidney problem for people. So now when they come up with this kidney problem, they're not saying it's village people. No, it is not village people. Let's look for other ways to actually stay holy or get closer to God other than too long fasting. And then when we look at it, I notice that most people, generally, we don't have the same body structure. Some people naturally, even if they fast for 30 days and don't drink anything, nothing will happen to their kidney. If some people try it for 5 days, their kidney will suffer it. So now because someone has done it, doesn't mean that it would work in your body system. Do what works for you. If you fast for 2 days and you notice that your stomach wants to tear, I beg, just go and drink water and just do another one. Or you can do fruit fasting, you can do water like my sister that is sitting down here that used to drink water when fasting. You can do all those ones. Don't let us just harm ourselves health-wise because we want to purify our soul or something. Because it is when you are alive, that is when you would actually be able to, serve God or stay true to humanity or do good. That's it. When health problems start now, the people will even run away from you. They might even say maybe all the things you have done before is now backfiring on your head. Okay, we have a comment here. Pushman said, to me, even my reverend father on the church can't tell me when to fast. Voila. Because fasting doesn't change one's relationship with God Almighty, only for us to work towards doing the...
Is that not what I'm trying to tell you? Is that not what I'm trying to tell you? Is that not what I'm trying to tell you? Is that not what I've been trying to tell you?
But you said Christians are not doing fasting. I said, is he pastor or
don't worry
that say you fast? Pushmom, you deserve cold beer.
Okay.
You claim me say I don't fit give am here. Another comment. Ahitu said Deborah was born to death by the likes of okay, so let me say his name. Of Tinubu's vice chairman. I don't know that. Okay, Pushmom, instead of us concentrating on humanity, we prefer religion that they brought to us. Check the people that brought religion to us. They face their problems squarely. But we want God to help us. Pushmom. Don't worry, I'm owing you 1 bottle of cold beer. Heineken to be precise. Okay, so we've come to the end of the program today. Thank you all for joining us on this beautiful program. Pushmom, Tom, Abidakun, Matthew, Gladys, Obiamaka, and the likes. Alex, AJ Boy. All right, thank you for joining us on this program. You can do well to hit the like button, smash the like button, and also subscribe to Flip TV for more amazing program. And also do well to join Christian Chuku on the next program. Bystanders. Till we'll see you again tomorrow. By this time, till we'll see you again tomorrow for another exciting edition of Lagos This Morning. Bye for now.
Bye.
100 naira ko, L0SE ko.